So this was originally meant to be a payday video, but technology hates me. So here we are, the day before this is being released. Making a start on the recording. It's just me today. Just me. Sean's at work. Cone's at college. Just me. So, what I'm gonna do today is I'm actually gonna go and work on getting zombie villagers. Because, yeah, we gave up on that last time. After they despawned. I need to figure out... Well, no, I don't really need to figure out a way to stop them despawning. I just kind of need to get them into this hole and then start curing them. Because then they won't despawn. And then I won't cry. Again. I've already done some work with the potion brewing. So I've already gotten us all of the ingredients, done a bit of nether exploration, and brewed up 3 splash potion of weaknesses. 3 splash potions of weakness? What is the plural of this? Anyway, if you don't know what you need to cure a zombie villager, it is a splash potion of weakness, and then you feed it a golden apple. We should have some apples. Yes, we've got 4. I'm going to make... Well, I only need 2. So, that's fine. And we can save the rest of the gold for later. We haven't quite gotten to the stage where we just ignore it. Which is inevitably a stage that's going to be coming. Because that's what happened in the last playthrough that me and Sean did. The very first farm that we built was a gold farm. And from then on, it was just plain sailing, really. So... the only problems we had with it actually was storage, which is why we decided this time we're going to get the iron farm up and running first, so that we can actually get the infrastructure in place to be able to handle the rates of the gold farm, because holy it is fast. A small little change that I'm going to make. Oh, balls, that's probably too many trapdoors. The change I'm going to make to the little hole here is I'm going to place trapdoors. For those of you who don't know Minecraft that well, mobs can't distinguish between when a trapdoor is open and a trapdoor is closed, so they're always going to try and walk over it. And I'm going to remove this so that I can jump over the hole and not get stuck. Because I see that as a thing that would definitely happen. Now I'm just kind of idly standing around waiting for nighttime. It is mid... Oh, I could make a clock. I'm gonna make a clock. We don't have one. I haven't used one in ages, but I'm gonna make one. I think this is what you need. I haven't made one of these in years. I think you make a compass. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. I was right. Oh. Okay, well, I mean, you don't need to make the compass, but I was sure you used to. Maybe that's like way back in alpha. I've been playing this game for a very long time. Not embarrassed to admit that. I've been playing it since I was like 12. That's actually perfect. I can use this to like find our spawn chunks again, because that's where I want to build the iron farm. Provided that spawn chunks work the same. There might be a bit of a parity issue between Bedrock and Java Edition with regard to how spawn chunks work, but if they work the same way, then that's where we're going to be building the iron farm. Because for those of you who don't know, this is a really technical episode. I'm doing you guys a lot of learning here. For those of you who don't know about the spawn chunks, basically, they are permanently chunk loaded. So it doesn't matter how many people are online, it doesn't matter what dimension you're in. This works on servers as well. The spawn chunks will always be loaded. So if you build a farm in the spawn chunks, it's going to be running constantly. Which is good. Let's make myself an item frame so we can hang the clock up. Oh, you know you can make leather horse armor. Where should I put this? Not really. Not really. Oh. Oh. Can I? Oh, I didn't know you could do that. Can I place it on the roof? Nice. Oh, this is giving me a lot of ideas for like maps and stuff. Does this mean I can finally make an infinity room? Oh, it does. Nice. Okay. Well, I'm gonna see if I can try and maybe prank Sean with that at some point, because we have a bunch of spare maps in here. My general plan for this episode is to try and see if I can get the villager breeder up and running. I have no idea where I'm going to put the actual building. I'm aiming to get the villager breeder up and running today. I have a design that I've used for a while, and it should still work. I hope it still works, otherwise I'm going to kind of maybe be a bit boned. But I'll cross that bridge when it comes to it. Really? I'm thinking I maybe probably should have done a little bit more vocal warm-ups before this video. My throat's feeling it already. I need 8 beds, I have 6. We will also be very soon expanding our storage system. As soon as the iron farm's up and running, we're gonna get an automatic one. And now it's time to go hunting for zombie villagers. Personally, I hate it, but it's our house, so I love it. Like, I could do so much better than that, but I won't. One project in Minecraft that I've wanted to do for so long, but never really stuck at it enough to get it done, is a fully decorative seaside town with like a harbor and boats and stuff like that, because boats, building like really big, like almost pirate ships, are kind of like my trademark specialty when it comes to building. It's something that I've been able to do for years. Just something I've been able to do very well. I've got no idea why, but no idea where it came from, but I just started building a boat for, well, okay, here's a nostalgic story. So, my old channel, way back in like 2013, 2012, 2013, that's actually how I met Sean. That's how he and I became friends. You know, he sent me a message on YouTube, like an actual direct message on YouTube. That's how long ago it was. Saying that he enjoyed the content that I made, and he wondered if it was possible for us to do a collab, but then he was worried about time zones and stuff. So, you know, we eventually found out that, you know, we live in the same country, like a 2 or 3 hour drive away, and from there a beautiful friendship blossomed. Who am I kidding? I fucking hate the guy. So, for my other channel, what I decided to do was turn the original survival world that I had into a creative world, and use it to build mini games and things that my friends and I could play on. Please don't fall in that hole, there's a creeper. Thank you. So I converted it, and one of the very first mini games that I made, which was very popular, and it was kind of what made me get into Redstone, was Skyblock Warriors. I still have a copy of the world, you know, on the Xbox, and, you know, someday I may revisit it, try and see if I can get the minigames working again. So, the minigames that I made were Skyblock Warriors, Cluster Chunk, Cops and Robbers, Spleef, Build Off, Zombie Siege, I think that's it. I think the one of the last projects that I started working on, never finished, was, I was planning to call it Ghast Blast. What you had to do was there were 4 ghasts trapped up in each corner of this bedrock tube, and what you have to do is you have to gather resources. For the resources that you gather will scale depending on how deep you go, and the points will scale as well, and depending on how many points you get when you get to the bottom. If you survive, you win. You know, that was the basic premise of the game, but I never finished it. Anyway, back to how this all relates for building boats. If you've seen, you know, the good 1.7.10 Cops and Robbers on Java Edition on PC, that's kind of, I wanted things like that. That's sort of what inspired me to start building the minigames. You know, I was looking at these YouTubers like Sky Does Minecraft, for example, playing minigames, and I thought, hey, I want a piece of that action too, but I can't really download the worlds. It doesn't really work very well on Xbox 360, so screw it. Yeah, I'll just build them. So, the Cops and Robbers arena. It took me... I was building all of these... Well, not all of them. I was building most of these on my own. You know, a few people came and went and chipped in help every so often, Sean included. Just noticed I've been talking and I haven't found any zombie villages. But for the most part, I was building them quite a lot on my own. And I remember that Cops and Robbers was setting up to be like the greatest and most fun game that I'd made on the server. I had about a dozen people help me build it throughout various points. But it ended up taking around about 10 months to get it finished. Because a lot of these people just kind of dipped out and everybody stopped playing Minecraft on the Xbox 360 edition. So nobody's actually played the version of Cops and Robbers that I made. Which is kind of sad. You know, I built it so that I could have fun with all my friends and we could record it and put it on YouTube, have a bit of a laugh, but as soon as it was done, everybody just stopped playing. Anyways, that's besides the point. I built a boat for Cops and Robbers, like there is similar to the Java edition. And it was the very, very first boat that I built. It was the very first boat that I built, and honestly, I think it is the best one that I've ever made. Like, it doesn't matter how many times I've tried to replicate or improve upon it using the new block palettes, I can't get anything that looks quite as good as that boat there. To be honest, I think that might be quite fun. Getting the minigame server up and running again, because, well, I say up and running, but the way that it kind of worked was we'd play the minigame and then we'd quit the world without saving so that it automatically reset itself. But unfortunately, since porting it over to Bedrock Edition, there's an autosave feature, which kind of threw a spanner in the works as we found out the hard way. So I'll kind of need to put some work into it, but I could totally get the minigame server up and running again. That's gonna be super nostalgic. Because that seed, the seed for that world is like 95184. And that's it. 95184, so it was within like the first 100,000 Minecraft worlds ever made. And when you're roaming around and looking at it, honestly, you can tell there's a lot of weird chunk generation things. Like there's a chunk border that stretches, well, not a chunk border, but there's a series of chunk borders that stretches across the entire map from one end to the other. And the reason that you can tell it's a chunk border, because the generation's a little bit messed up. And by a little bit messed up, I mean that there is literally an 80 block drop, just sheer cliff, between one chunk and the other. And I remember finding that and just being like, holy f***. Because I didn't do a lot of exploring in that world. But it was made like before the Nether was introduced and before the End was introduced and things like that. So, you know, the main goal of Minecraft was just get diamond armor and you've won the game. Ooh, things are looking a little bit buggy on the recording. Oh, I hope that doesn't come through. And if it will hurry up and load back, I have a video to finish making. And we're back. Couple technical issues, nothing a very swift restart didn't fix. So I left for a minute or two and just let the software do its thing, and everything seems to be okay now. Right, now then, how in the hell can I separate these guys? Right, I'm gonna need you three to sit down, because I do not want you guys getting involved if those dudes punch me. That spider, however, he is free game, but it doesn't matter. There we go. Right, let me do some thinking. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. Oh! God damn it. Right, precision shot. Nice. Water bucket. That might help. I'll see if I have one of those. Yes, pre-made water bucket. Brilliant. That's also going to stop them, hopefully stop them burning the... They were separated. But otherwise that'll do. You! No! Shit! No! 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 God damn it, right, I need to kill him. This might be my end. Right here. Push me out of the hole. I'm out. Whew. Okay. Okay, time to leave. Oh, for fucking skeleton. No! No, they're attacking each other! Die! Die, die, die! God damn it. Right back to square one again. Nope, go to bed. Nope, nuh-uh, not dealing with that. Going to bed. Eat some baked potato. Shit, no, they're gonna burn if I do that. Get another water bucket then and flood the thingy. You. God damn it, my sword's broken, I don't have any arrows. I will be placing water here. There we go. Now they're not gonna drown. I need to close this place off though, before I get shot in. Okay, you guys. I need help. Well, that was kind of intense. Do I have any rotten flesh? Yeah, I can heal you guys back up. Whew, right. So, I have the supplies to heal these bad boys. I need to pull my dogs away from them real quick. Come on, come over here. Thank you. Sit, sit, sit. And hopefully if I put it here, they'll both get ailed by this. Yes, there we go, right, so they're both curing now. Oh my god, no! The recording froze! No! No! God damn it! Okay, well, I'm gonna screen record that on the Xbox instead. Capture options, record the last 5 minutes, please. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you liked the video,
smash the like button. And if you like the content you see, feel like hitting that subscribe button.
I absolutely hated that. Anyway, bye.